Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making a beach soap. I'm starting by measuring out the distilled water and add the lye according to the recipe down in the description. I give it a good mix until all the lye is completely dissolved and the lye water is completely clear. While the lye solution is cooling down, I'm going to measure out the oil part of the recipe, and there are some hard oils as well as some soft oils. I'm also going to measure out the fragrance oil beforehand that I will use for the soap today. And we will of course need a colorant as well. And since it is a beach type soap, I'm opting for a blue color to mimic the color of the water. I absolutely love this ultramarine pigment. For the white part, I'm mixing some titanium dioxide with water, since the one I have is water soluble. Because this is a pigment, it needs to be pre-mixed in oil before adding it to the soap. Micas, on the other hand, can be added directly. Give it a good stir so to get a smooth, clump-free paste. For the embeds, I'm using a clear melt and pour soap base that I will cut in chunks to make the melting process easier. Now that the soap is fully melted, I will add some titanium dioxide as well as some silver glitter mica to mimic the texture of the seashells and to add some interest. Here are the seashell molds, and I'm simply pouring the soap and allowing it to cool until completely hard before unmolding. Now that both the oils and the lye solution are at about the same temperature, I'm going to add the lye solution to the oils. Before I do that, I also add some sodium lactate to the cool lye to make the unmolding easier. With the use of the stick blender, I'm going to mix it to emulsion. I then split up the batch to color one in blue and the other one in white with the use of titanium dioxide. I give it a quick stick blend to fully incorporate both colorants. It's now time to add the fragrance oil. I'm using vetiver from Brambleberry, and I'm just going to mix it in with the spatula to avoid the batter to thicken up too quickly. I'm now attempting an in the pot swirl. I'm giving it a good shake to even out the soap a little bit. And then I want to go ahead and give this soap a wavy texture to mimic the water, so to speak. We are moving on to the second layer that will represent the sand. For this part, I wanted to incorporate some pumice powder to give it the sandy look. I'm adding it to the oils before mixing it with the lye, and I give it a good stick blend. Now the lye water is added to the oils, and I give it a quick stick blend. I add the fragrance oil and mix it in with the spatula. As you can see, the color already looks sandy, so I don't want to add any colorant, and I'm just pouring the second layer on top of the first one. Give it a good shake again to distribute the soap evenly, and then I add my dividers. And then I want to give this soap here also like a sand type of texture, just some soft waves. And now my favorite part, the decoration. I'm adding the embeds, some variations of it. I'm also gonna add some sea salt and some pink Himalayan salt, just to add some interest and some color. Here is some biodegradable glitter to give it an additional pop. The only thing left to do now is to let it sit overnight and then come back and see if it is ready to unmold. It's the next day. This is how the color turned out. I really like it. So let's see how it unmolds. Here's our first soap. Smells amazing. I think they turned out quite nice. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are interested in more soap making creations. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I see you very soon for another video, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye!